Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, whenever you guys are getting this. Yeah, my name is Bravo. Yeah, and I'm a financial trader. And I'm sorry for the delay in dropping this video. It's been due to change of location and everything. So the network here has not been good. So that's why I decided to make a video instead of just going live with you guys. I hope you understand. So I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. So to make it up to you guys, I actually would be giving two of my strategies instead of just this. So I'll be making this video about one of the strategies. Then the second strategy, whoever is interested after understanding this, we'll schedule a Zoom video, a Zoom live session. So I'll be able to explain that live. But first of all, I want us to understand this, because understanding a strategy doesn't take a day, 2 days, a week. It takes consistency. So you just have to practice. I hope you understand. So today I'll be showing you a strategy. But first of all, how I work. I've been trading for quite a while now. Let's say I've been trading for about 4 years now, and I discovered some mistakes, a lot of mistakes, not even some, a lot of mistakes new traders and beginners make. And as long as you make those mistakes, you will never be profitable. It's not about being blunt or whatever. It's just the facts. You will not be profitable. So you just have to cop those mistakes first. Then you see how things goes. So first of all, according to my own style, everybody has their own strategy, their own styles, their own style of trading. So according to my own style, no matter the strategy I'm using, I make sure I have 4 things I look out for. Then I named it CEST. I don't know, you can write it down. You can decide to write it down or something. But CEST. C means condition. I would prefer if you jot this down though, so be able to go back to it and make use of it later. So CEST. C means conditions. So the first thing you do when you open your market, like when you open MetaTrader, let's say you open MetaTrader in the morning, you want to get trading. Conditions means the things you look for, the first things you look for, the things you do. Once your conditions are met, then you go to the next one, E, at the CEST. The E means entry. Then you look for your entry conditions too. Then when you get your entry conditions, then you go to S. S means stop loss, where you put your stop loss. Because if you don't get where to put your stop loss, you keep making mistakes. You keep entering the market and keep losing and stuff like that. So stops. Then once you set your stop loss, then you go for your take profits. I hope you understand. So that's CEST. So now I'm just opening the market. I've not traded today because I've been very busy. So me opening the market now, I just want to start with, let me see, V75. Yeah, V75 one is. Now, all you have to look for is, before I explain, I would love to tell you that whenever you open the market, it's not every time you see a suitable or a perfect entry. And I would advise you to just go for only perfect entries. If you don't get the perfect entry, don't trade the market. You don't have to trade all the time. I don't trade all the time. There are sometimes I open some positions. Maybe I see a perfect entry. I open some positions in the morning. Until night, I won't see any other perfect entry. So I'll just be in those positions, monitoring. And when I close and I don't see any perfect entry, I wait. I will wait till whenever I see perfect entry until I see my conditions are met and I get a entry condition too as well. I hope you understand me. So this is what we'll be doing. So opening the chart now. The name of the strategy is not named though. I actually created the strategy on my own, but it's just according to the way the financial market structure is, the way markets moves. I've been studying the market for a very long time now, so I know how the market moves mostly. No one can know the outcome of the market, but mostly the way the market moves, we use that to analyze and predict the next move. So get into the market, you look for a trending market. And what I mean by a trending market is, I'm coming, let me show you. this. I'm sorry. Yeah, this. When you see coming from this top, you can see where my arrow is coming from this top. You see when the market was in a uptrend, then it was going, and it got here. Then the market created something like a double top. It couldn't break this high. The market could not break this high, so it started trending back down. And you can see it's trending down. What I mean by a trending market is when market is creating lower lows, lower high, and lower low, lower highs, stuff like that. When the market is creating that, they can say that this is a downtrend. Obviously, this is a downtrend, minus the indications of the moving averages. Just you seeing it on plain eyes, this is a downtrend. You grab. So when you see a downtrend like this, the next thing you watch out for, make sure it has formed the first low, then the higher low, then the lower low, like this. Initially, the market will always come back to like support. Will definitely in a downtrend, the support will become resistance. It's always like that. Most times, not every time, but most times, support will become resistance. So that's what we take advantage of. So doing that, yeah, I'm coming. Now, getting this swing low, we create an area. We create an area of structure. Just know a resistance or support is not just a line. Now, like here now, this support, it's not just a line. It's supposed to be an area. So we just create an area. There's no specific way of making an area, but with time, with consistency and time, you get to make perfect areas and stuff like that. You grab. So from here, I create my area this way. Okay, there's another one here. I create my area this way. This is my area. So now let's say the market was still around this side. Yeah, I'm cutting it to this side. Let's say the market was still around this area. The market was still around this side. The next thing we were supposed to wait for was pulling back to this area. This area I made, because this was the last support broken. It broke the support coming down here. Made another swing high, then broke the support. Breaking the support, normally the way financial market works, derivative, currency pairs, and crypto, the way it works is going to come back and make this resistance. I hope you understand. So initially you're looking for it to come back and retest here, and it's actually did that. It came all the way here, it touched here before going down back. So now this is the lowest low. Now at that point this was the lowest low, then it came here and touched here, then it broke the lowest low again. Then we are going to move our area to this area. So we are going to move our area to that support level. Yeah. Now as you can see, it broke this support broken. It was retested again. As said, it will definitely retest it most times in a trending market. That's why I said we have to look for a trending market. It will retest. Now it's retesting it. It could not break. Checking here, looking at this side, it could not break this area. It could not break it. So instead of it breaking this area, it created a double bottom. Now this is a double bottom, which means I don't know. Yeah, I created it here. Me drawing this. This is a double top. For we that know what double top and double bottom means, it means when the market is trending towards the upside, I'm gonna uptrend, then could not continue higher, then it makes a double top, then drops. Yeah, like this. When the market is trending and coming like this, and that's like the change of trend. I hope you understand. And the double bottom is like the opposite, when the market is coming from a downtrend and could not break the support and returns to an uptrend. I hope you understand. Yeah, so about that. So now the market is, let's say we get this market coming trending now. Initially, we're supposed to enter the market when it touches here. And our stop and target is supposed to be around here. So now let me get that. Let me explain that in full details. So now the market, let's say we didn't know the market was going to create a double bottom here. It was not going to break. The way it has been breaking support here, let's imagine that we are supposed to break the support too. So we actually waiting for it. After breaking here, let's say the market was around here. It broke this support here. Then it came down all the way down here. We're waiting for it to retest this place, then get our sell, right? Then we waited, then it came and it touched here. We were supposed to sell here. So this is our condition at the CEST. This is our condition met. Meeting coming back to the area we made. It's coming here. It's hitting this point. We will have gone into the sell here. So we selling here. Our entry is supposed to be once the market comes back to this place, it still goes back up and gives loss and stuff like that. So what we do is actually we use the double top and double bottom like I talked about here. So you go to the lower time frame. This is a 15-minute time frame. So we'll go to a lower time frame. Say 5 minutes. If you go to a lower time frame, or 1 minute, whichever. If you go to a lower time frame, let's use 5 minutes. If you go to a lower time frame, most times, once the market hits here, in the 15-minute time frame that we were talking about, once the market hits the area we made, I'm waiting for it to come to. Once it hits there, we'll go down to the lower time frame, like 5 minutes. Wait for a double top or a double bottom. In this case, there was no double top or double bottom. So initially, we're not supposed to enter this market at all. Wait for a double top, like the market coming here, creating this is like a eye, creating another eye here, then going down. But we could not get any. It was just like a consolidation around that area. That's to show that the market is not suitable for us to enter. So initially, we're supposed to get a double top for it to go down and up and stuff like that. I hope you understand. So that's like our entry condition is getting a double top at our area. The area we made, once we get a double top there for downtrend, or if it is an uptrend, we'll be getting a double bottom. But for here, we're supposed to wait for a double top. Now let me explain the double top I'm talking about. Let's go back to the 15 minutes time frame. Now let's see when the market was here, when it created and we're waiting for it to come back to this point. This is the first point. This is the first point here. Once it broke this support, it broke it, and we're waiting for it to come back to this area. Then it came back. Then this is the double top I was talking about. As you can see, this is the double top before the market trended down. So this is what I'm talking about. So once you get this double top, I hope you understand. Once you get this double top, it's going to break below. Once the market breaks below this double top, the neckline of the double top. This is the neckline of the double top. Once the price breaks below it, you sell. This is where we will have sold the market. Then just imagine the profit all the way down. But use a risk to reward ratio, a good risk to reward ratio, and use proper risk management. But this is where we will have entered the market at the point. Then we'll come all the way down. You understand? So that's how the strategy works. It's very easy. It's just like a trending market. So whatever you don't understand, you can come into my DM. I would explain more in a video or whatever. So thank you very much. I'm sorry for the delay of the video. I've been very busy and network has been